Ma'am, I take personal offense to this accusation, and I took a sneak peek at your profile, and it says that you're from Ghana, and that explains things. Because on my For You page, I am seeing all these Ghanaians going after my Nigerian friends about this movie that they just released, and I think you guys might be a little bit of a bully. Nigerians, I just want you guys to know that this Asian approves your movie. Kenchana, I think it is one of the best things that I have ever seen on the internet. And so don't let these Ghanaians make you feel ashamed. I beg. They're just jealous that they didn't come up with it first. They're just jealous that they didn't come up with it first.
No, I think Nigerians are just really, really smart people, and Nigerians would never ever be envious of those that they feel they want to be like. They would learn from them and leverage on their success. Attention is more on South Korea in the movie department, and they're just leveraging on that. And I think that is really what Ghanaians can learn from, in my opinion. This honesty should tell Ghanaians something. It should tell Ghanaians something, that as big as Nigeria has gotten entertainment-wise as a whole on the continent, you can see how they are still trying to leverage. Follow No Road is the watchword here. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel.
I take personal offense to this accusation, and I took a sneak peek at your profile, and it says that you're from Ghana, and that explains things. Because on my For You page, I am seeing all these Ghanaians going after my Nigerian friends about this movie that they just released, and I think you guys might be a little bit of a bully. Nigerians, I just want you guys to know that this Asian approves your movie. Kenchana, I think it is one of the best things that I have ever seen on the internet. And so don't let these Ghanaians make you feel ashamed. I beg. They're just jealous that they didn't come up with it first. Anyone who's been paying attention to what's happening around the world knows that Africa is the future. Why do you think China is trying to neo-colonize it? If China is taking an interest in you, it means you have something to be interested about. And so we should all be paying close attention. Look, the real reason why I haven't bothered to learn much about Europe is because Europe is the past. And if you're European, pretend you didn't hear that. America is the present, Asia is next, and Africa is the future. And this may not necessarily happen in our lifetime, but our kids, our grandkids, it's gonna get there.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I hope you would stay and join this amazing family.
안녕하세요, 정성희입니다. 새학기 그리고 드디어 내 뜻대로 일이 진행 중이야.
So guys, please pardon me. I actually filmed for this content as well the day I filmed for the other video, but somehow I lost my audio. I didn't realize that my mic had stopped working, so permit me to voice over this clip. Okay, so guys, in case you do not know, this movie started going viral in South Korea recently. It was actually on YouTube, and honestly, most Nigerians did not even. It wasn't something that was actually really big in Nigeria. Even me personally, I'm still trying to decide how I feel about it. I don't know at this time. I have not decided yet how I feel about it exactly, but it just seems like something that, you know, some Nigerians just came together to make. I think the title is My Sunshine, and it was actually posted to YouTube. It wasn't like any major production or a major movie or anything. It just seemed more like a skit that, you know, some people came together to make, and the language was in Korean, like they were speaking Korean. They were just trying to mimic them in a way that was sarcastic or funny, but was still kind of had a storyline, but was mainly just, you know, how we see a lot of these things going viral these days, making, you know, just funny, stereotypical Korean this thing, and how it happens in their movies. Obviously, because, you know, Korean dramas have been all over the place recently, and these Nigerians just came together to do something like a skit type of thing on YouTube. It wasn't like a major production or anything like that. But I actually woke up yesterday and I found a news channel, like a major news channel in South Korea, that was actually talking about this. I was covering this, talking about something that's been going viral in South Korea, the movies from Africa, specifically Nigeria. And I'm like, what? And it actually turned out to be this YouTube. Anyways, that was just bone of contention. And this guy came out and was like, he talked about it on his platform, and some Ghanaians came there and they were like, please, you don't know Africa, what do you mean? And they were coming for him, and he came back, he fired back on behalf of Nigerians, was like, excuse you, you are just pained that I did not come up with this first, because whether I like it or not, this is helping to put Nigeria on the map even more than before, and honestly, in my opinion, despite the fact that we're obviously speaking Korean, and I feel like it was more of a satirical production. And while me, I am always like pushing our own 100% in our language, our culture, and everything internationally, I feel like in a way this could also be seen as a reverse promotion for Nigeria. Not envy, not being envious, not being bitter, learning from those who are better and leveraging on their success. And even Koreans themselves find it funny. And even if there's any of them that maybe was living under a rock and did not know about Nigeria before, they definitely know now. So even the just little funny, low budget, just coming together kind of to make something production, not even the big productions, are actually making it to international headlines now. And I think that is interesting. The average Nigerian will try to do something with the little they have. These people did not wait until they had like a grand budget to do something. They just came together and did what they could. And somehow now, I don't even think they expected the publicity that this their little production is getting. It's interesting. So anyways, as I always say, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, let's just learn from who know road, I beg. Let's learn from who know road. There's no need to be jealous or to be envious or whatever, okay? And let me come out again to say this, that even when I talk about these videos, it is always about the Ghanaians in question who are talking about these things, okay? This is not a general representation of Ghanaians as a people, of Ghana as a country. I always keep saying it. There is good and bad people everywhere, okay? For example, these are some of the comments that were left on that video. It says, I am Ghanaian who loves Korean culture and cheers hard for that movie because it's still an African crossover. Okay, another person says, as an African who loves Asia and currently living there, I agree with everything said. Okay, and this other one says, you are so real for this, like literally no lie was told. Another person says, I can't agree with you more on this. As a collective, let's just do better. Let's learn from who know road, I beg, so that all of us can move forward as a continent. All right, guys? And please, because some people might come from me and be like, oh, it's referred to as a movie. Because apparently, if you watch that guy's video as well, it is a movie, but I just felt like for Nigerian standard of entertainment, that was why I just said it seemed more like a skit, because you can tell it's not a major production by any stretch, you understand? So that's why I just said it felt like a skit, and honestly, because again, it's not a major production, but it's still a movie, all things considered. So yeah, anyways. And that's for this video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.